All right, so here we go. Number 1 again. We're going to find the image of C. That means we're going to translate C using this translation rule. X plus 11 would be right 11, and y minus 8 would be down 8. So we're going to go to point C, and we're going to go to the right 11 units. And again, just be careful because all of these grid lines are in 2s. So when we go right 11, we're at 4 on the x-axis, and then we got to go down 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8 will put us at point D right here. So answer choice C. Changes in the x move you left and right. Changes in the y move you up and down. And then problem number 2 asks you to find the translation rule that describes the translation B to A. So you're going to go back to your graph tomorrow and you're going to go B, which is right here, and you're going to go to A. All right, so right now B is at -3 on the x-axis. So we've got to get over to A is at 5 on the x-axis. So from -3, we got to go 3 units to get back to the y-axis. So 3, and then we go 5, and then 7, and then 1 more unit is going to be 8. All right, so we're going to go 8 to the right, and now we've got to go up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So we got to go right 8 and up 14, and then just match the rule. Okay, so answer choice C has you going x plus 8, which is right 8, and y plus 14, which is up 14. So again, it's answer choice C right there. Changes in x go left and right. Changes in y's go up and down. All right, problem number 3. The vertices of a rectangle are, you got R, S, T, and U. After translation, R prime is the point -11, -11. Find the rule and the coordinates of U. Okay, so if point R was at -5, -5, and then R prime is at -11, -11. What was the change in the x's? If you're at -5 and you go to -11, how much of a change is that, and which direction is it? Aren't you going left 6? You're going from -5 to -11, so you're going left 6. So that would be x minus 6, right? Okay. So our x is -6. And then look, the same thing is happening to the y values, going from -11, or I'm sorry, from -5 to -11. So that's going down 6, right? So that's y minus 6. So your rule is going to be left 6, down 6. The second part of the question asks you to find the translation rule and the coordinates of u prime. So if u is at -5, 1, and you have to apply this rule, then u prime is going to be at, we got -5 minus 6 again, so that's going to be -11. And then we have 1 minus 6. So that would be at negative 5. So here's your rule. Here's the rule, and here's where u prime would be. So minus 6, and then negative 11, negative 5 would be answer choice B. Questions? All right, problem number 4 asks you to describe in words the translation represented by the rule. For every xy, we're going to translate it x minus 7 and y minus 7. So subtracting 7 from the x, where does that move it? So this is left 7. And subtracting 7 from the y, how does that move it? Down 7. So left 7, down 7. 7 left, 7 down is answer choice A. And then number 5 is kind of the converse of that question. Use a translation rule to describe the translation that is 3 units to the left. So 3 units to the left would be x minus 3, right? And what's 8 units up? 8 units up, what do you do to the y? Y plus 8, right? All right, so for every xy, we're going x minus 3 and y plus 8. So minus 3 and plus 8. Answer choice B again. Problem number 6. Lakeisha was sitting in seat J1 at the soccer game when she discovered her ticket was for D4. So she's at J1. She's supposed to be in D4. Write a rule to describe the translation needed to put her in her proper seat. So our alphabet goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. And then we all know how to count. So look what happened to her seat. She was in J, right, which is right here. And she was supposed to be in D. So if she had to go from J to D, didn't she have to go backwards? And how many seats did she have to go backwards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? She had to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seats, 6 backwards, or 6 left. So that would be x minus 6. Now, in her y's, or if she's in seat 1 and she's supposed to be in seat 4, we got to go up or down. If you're going from 1 to 4 on the y-axis, do you got to go up or down? You got to go up. How many? You got to go up 3. So there's your rule. X minus 6 and y plus 3. Answer choice B. In problem number 7, you're asked to use a translation rule to describe the translation that is 2 to the right and 9 down. So again, 2 to the right, what do you do to the x? Good, x plus 2. 9 down is y minus 9. So we're looking for plus 2 and minus 9. Option A. All right, in problem number 8. Problem number 8, you're asked, what translation rule can be used to describe the composition? Composition means you're going to move twice. All right? Your first move is going to be x minus 9, y minus 2. Your second move is going to be x plus 1, y minus 2. So if you just take these two translations and you combine them or you add them together, it'll give you the composition rule. All right? So one of the rules, or the initial rule, is for every xy, we're going x minus 9 and y minus 2. The second translation says that for every xy, we're going to go x plus 1 and y minus 2. So our composition is going to be for every xy, negative 9 plus 1 would be negative 8. So we're going x minus 8. And in the y's, we've got negative 2 minus 2. So it would be y minus 4. So after 2 moves, this is your composition. We're going to end up going a total of 8 left and 4 down. So minus 8 and minus 4. Answer choice C. All right, problem number 9. You're given the vertices of a triangle, and then you're asked to name the vertices of the image reflected across the x-axis. So across the x-axis, the rule was for every xy, across the x-axis, we keep our x the same, and we multiply y by negative 1. So there's your rule. It's in your notes, and it's in the book. So we're going to use the initial points given, P, Q, and R. We're going to apply this rule, and now we've got a P prime. So our P prime is going to be at, our x is going to be the same, so x is at negative 3, and our y is going to be opposite, so negative 8. Q prime, x stays the same, so x is still at negative 6, and y is opposite, so y will be at positive 4. And then R prime, again, x stays the same, so x is 1, and we multiply y by negative 1, so R prime is at 1, negative 1. Everybody okay with that? All right, number 10. Number 10, the vertices of a triangle are P, Q, and R. Name the vertices of the image reflected across the y-axis. So across the y-axis. The rule is for every xy across the y-axis, our x becomes opposite and our y stays the same. So we apply the rule to the points given. So P prime will be at opposite of x, which would be positive 2, and y stays the same, negative 4. Q prime is going to be at opposite of x, which would be negative 2, and y stays the same. And R prime, opposite of x, so positive 1, and y stays the same, so negative 8. So what do we got? 2. All right, so if you look at A and B, you can eliminate those two because the x value at P prime is negative. So we need 2, negative 4. Answer choice C is the only choice with a positive 2 and a negative 4. All right, any questions from that study guide? All right, you got the rest of the period to take care of electronic assignments and or work in the ALEKS app.